Crank it up. Up.
We know that Miami is filled with musical talent just waiting to be discovered. Tonight we're going to see some of the best local bands perform right here at Magic City Casino Stage 305. These bands represent everything that is Miami. Their individuality and rhythm showcases the different cultures that make this the Magic City. They don't call us the melting pot for nothing. Some of them are going to be singing in English and Spanish, some rapping, but all four finalists have a super unique sound. The bands are going to perform their sets 3 songs in a row back to back, and then the judges get to decide who walks away with $5,000 and the title of Ultimate Miami Band.
Crank it up.
The competition is just another opportunity to do something new, something exciting. We've never done, this kind of, it's very flattering and gratifying to know that people are paying attention. It just feels cool and bigger than playing around wherever we can.
I think it's interesting. I think there's going to be a good mix, because we do pop rock, and here now there's hip hop, we have reggae ska, so I guess it's going to make it more of a challenge and kind of a little more interesting to see,
This competition means a lot, being that we're from Miami, and even having the opportunity to be a part of the Ultimate Miami Band, everything about it's awesome, Coming from our hometown, hopefully we come out with a victory and show everyone that we are the best band in Miami.
We are happy to be musicians and to do what we do. So it doesn't matter if we are not the winners. We are happy to be one of the finalists. I think that means something.
Welcome to Ultimate Miami Band Fall 2013 from Stage 305 at Magic City Casino. Tonight, the best bands in Miami battle for the title of Ultimate Miami Band and the incredible grand prize of $5,000. Judges, thank you so much for joining us tonight. First, each band will perform at least 2 cover songs and 1 original song. Where are you placing your emphasis?
Cover song or original song, it doesn't really matter. Whichever band includes my name in their song the most is probably who I'm going to vote for. So that's where I'm going to put the emphasis, I think. So
We don't think that much about rules. We just come here to do what we want to do, get on stage and play and make people happy with our performance.
I think it's going to be a fun show. Hopefully we can think of some good covers to get the crowd, excited for the rest of the bands and the opening band.
You have the opportunity to show what you can do with other people's songs. So, like Carlos said, we do include covers in our regular gigs. So that's nothing new for us. Actually, we love to do covers, especially because we get to we have fun with them. We get to experiment a lot, and I think that's a great thing. And having the opportunity to show 1 original song, that's also very good. So we're just gonna make sure we choose the best songs that we can perform that night, and we'll do the best.
We are Barrio Activo.
Which means like active neighborhood in English.
I would say we try to do a kind of roller coaster about rhythms,
yeah,
about
sounds.
That's what we try to do. Always trying to keep roots, Cuban music roots present, combined with today rock and roll, ska, reggae, punk. That's pretty much what we do. Yeah, well, we think we have all the tools to win this competition.
Yeah.
But let's see what happened that day.
Let's see what happens.
Everybody will bring something. So we live all the traditional Cuban music, son, cha-cha-cha, charanga. And we thought about combining with today rock and roll, ska, reggae, and punk. And that's what we try to do in our songs, in our arrangement. And it's a little bit in that way. We do always Cuban music, but sometimes in some songs we go more to rock and roll or more to reggae or more to ska. It depends.
Welcome home. I heard you guys just got back from a tour in South America. How was that?
It was super exciting. An amazing experience, our first international tour, so we're ready to rock the house again.
Beautiful. Let me ask you, what's going through your mind right now? Like, are you nervous? What are you thinking?
I'm a little anxious, but I'm super excited. This is such a great venue to play at, such a great event. The stage is like rocking, awesome, the lights and everything, so I'm ready to rock it. I'm sure the guys are too.
And who do you think is going to win tonight?
We are going to be modest. There's a great band called Odas. I think they have a great future. I think they're going to win.
Our biggest challenge on the day of the competition, probably doing the 2 cover songs. Even though, with the band, it's pretty much comes easy to them to learn certain songs. Shouldn't be easy, but yeah, probably us, since we're the lead vocalist, us maybe singing those covers, probably gonna be the toughest thing, but we'll figure it out.
Well, we love challenges.
Yeah, we don't really do many cover songs. The cover songs that we do, we kind of incorporate our own lyrics, our own take on the songs.
I would tell all the other bands to just have fun, be true to what they're doing, to their cause, and just enjoy the moment. It's such a great experience. We have been together for quite a while, like I said, but I don't know what they have done. So maybe for some of them, this is the first big stage that they're gonna be performing at. Maybe not, but every experience that you have in this career is important, and you learn from all of these experiences. And just enjoy, have fun, and you'll remember this as something really good in your career. In the near future.
This band has been
together for about 2 years.
We are the Problem Kids.
We can infuse hip hop, rock, and some Latin flavor, and maybe even some jazz, I would say, is in there. I think all of that combined is pretty much where we feel at home.
We're throwing musical fireballs towards the audience.
It's literally a cultural musical melting pot, is what it is.
I'm confident just because of our music's definitely going to speak for itself, and it's a sound, that I've honestly never really heard before,
It's like Recess for adults.
I like that.
It really is.
I like that. We like to call it island hip hop because we infuse so many different genres of music in our set that it's we never really we're not really classified with one particular genre. So we like to call it island hip hop because we infuse reggae with rock, and of course, since we rap, with a hip hop feel to it,
Yeah, it's very storytelling. It tells stories of our experiences growing up, music that we've listened to that our parents showed us growing up, listening to in the car or when we were younger. So you hear it in our songs,
Stop the Press is joining us. Hello. All right, so you guys heard the first band. The show's already started. What do you think so far?
I think this is a lot of fun, honestly.
Who do you think is your biggest competition?
I honestly don't know. All the bands are really, really good. I think it's like, I don't know, I can't even say one more than the other.
What are you guys thinking right now? What's going through your head right now?
Exactly that.
It's more like an anxious feeling. You just want to get on stage, get it over with, and just, you know, wait for the results. So.
Ultimate Miami Band will be back in a moment. Stay tuned. We're back to Ultimate Miami Band on the Beach Channel.
We're doing 2 covers and an original. And usually we do covers just to fill in, you know, time at nights like at restaurants or something like that when we have gigs like that. But
we you know, it's kind of like the curse of the ska band that you have to do the ska cover of songs. It's the cliche or whatever. So we like to take apart songs and mess with them anyway. Like we used to do a cover of Bad Romance by Lady Gaga that, you know, people loved because it didn't sound anything like the original. So I mean, we're used to tinkering with covers and stuff like that, just never in a competition setting.
But I think we differentiate ourselves in the sense, in the music aspect. I mean, lyrically, too, just storytelling, but because they have MCs in their group also, but musically, I think our music's different. They're more in like one direction. I think we bring, since Miami's just like a big bucket of so many different cultures and everything like that, I think our music brings those different cultures and brings it all together in that sense. And I think that's how we differentiate ourselves from them.
Yeah, I think to sing Spanish and English would be a great representation from Miami band. I think so, yes.
Like I always say, being in Miami, it's a plus to be bilingual. Not only in Miami, actually in the United States, I would say, in the whole wide world right now. I mean, being bilingual is such a great opportunity, and being on a stage, having the opportunity to express in more than one language, I think you can make all your audience happy, so it's all about that.
We are Stop the Presses from Hialeah, Florida. We're a 4-piece ska reggae band. Stop the Presses joined through a lot of social media networking, as well as just a history. We've played music in multiple bands, local bands here in Miami for many years. Now we've been in Stop the Presses. We're going on our 3rd year.
What sets Stop the Presses apart is, I think, the personalities. We're all very interesting individuals, and we all have great chemistry together.
And also we have different backgrounds that when they come together, they get the sound that is Stop the Presses.
I think that's the best thing that we have to offer at this competition, is to bring ourselves into it.
Yeah, the style of music that we play is ska and reggae. We kind of try to, I guess that's, you know, the way I describe it is that we operate under a ska umbrella. Really, a lot of our influences are tied to pop music from the 1960s all the way through the, you know, to the 90s, all the stuff that we listened to growing up. So we try to bring calls of older stuff into our music to kind of make it nostalgic. But yeah, that ska reggae rhythm keeps everybody dancing, everybody happy, and you know, keeps the whole thing fun and light. And we're only just now, I think, really starting to explore ourselves. I mean, you know, like George Carlin has this thing that he said about his comedy, that every year you have to throw everything out and you have to do it again. So what that does is that it forces you to peel back more and more layers as you go, which makes things more personal, it makes things more real, and then you finally start to see where your own creativity will take you.
Why am I not surprised that the band called Problem Kids all have drinks? All right, how are you feeling now? Obviously a little more relaxed now that you already did your set and you're done with it.
How do I feel?
We
like
feel
$1 million
like $1 million bucks.
I gotta say, backstage, everybody was dancing and feeling you guys. How do you feel about your performance?
I personally thought it was great. Our performance was up to par what we rehearsed and everything, and I think we gave it to it just from myself, from the crowd's reaction and everything. Awesome.
Who are you least worried about? Be honest. Give me a real answer.
Least worried about? I think all the bands did all right, but I mean, I think probably the first bands, they were kind of weak energy, and after we came on, pretty much rocked the crowd from what I saw. So.
Yes, we think we can win this thing. I mean, it's a pretty simple, very fun competition, something that you can really get into and something that you can really enjoy doing. And obviously, you know, that's the secret of any success is enjoy it.
I do, definitely. The more experience you have, not only in the music industry, I think in everything, life itself, the more you know, the more experience you are, better for you. So the fact that we're all Latinos, we're Hispanic, but that we come from different countries, different backgrounds, we have different tastes in music, we have met different people, we've been in the States and we've been out of the States now, that's going to be a huge plus for us. And I think we're going to be able to show that live when the time comes to play.
It's really unfair to say that bands influence us. We're really just influenced by a lot of different genres, you know, being musicians and all of us being kids whose parents were into music. We got introduced to so much different music at a young age.
I think the fact that we're the only hip hop band could give us the edge, depending on the crowd or which crowd shows up. I mean, I know we're gonna bring our people, but I think our advantage is our energy, our high energy, and our music that we're gonna bring. I think that's definitely our advantage.
Hello, we are Odas. We love what we do. We like to have fun, as you can see here. I mean, we also are serious people when it comes to working, but we definitely enjoy what we do. That's basically it. I would say that both the talent and the connection with the audience are equally as important. I mean, you can be as talented as you want, but if you don't know how to connect, how to entertain the audience, you might as well just be doing something else.
I think what we're going to do with the money if we win, we're going to drink it.
I gotta drink it.
We're going to buy a mansion. No, we're probably going to invest it in the band like we always do.
Everybody has a different influence on music, so we combine those on pop rock music. But we do all style, like pop rock, all that style.
When you write a song, to me, it's kind of like having a newborn child, and you know that when there's people that say something wrong against your kid, you just can't take it well. It's hard for a parent to say, no, he's my kid. You have to love him. You have to hear him. You have to give him a chance. Same thing when you write a song. When people don't react the way you're thinking about it, it's just kind of brings you down, depresses you a little bit. But then again, you can't make everyone happy, so you have to understand maybe it's not your job that's wrong, they just have different tastes. So.
Our biggest challenge, we've been together for quite a while and we've played in front of big crowds. I'm not gonna say we never get nervous or anything, but personally, that is always my biggest challenge. I tend to get really nervous before we go on stage. We're gonna be opening up for the Gin Blossoms, and I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of people in the crowd, so I don't see it like a challenge. It's more like a great experience.
How did that make you feel? Is that good? Is that bad? Were you nervous?
Well, to be honest, we expect to be the second, third, or the last one is better, but it's okay because whatever what is your place, the most important thing is how you are going to play and to perform, and that's it.
Who do you think is your biggest competition?
The biggest competition?
Well, maybe the three bands, the rest of the three bands, they are all good. We don't know.
I think you sold us.
We'll be right back with more Ultimate Miami Band. We're back to Ultimate Miami Band on the Beach Channel.
We have completed the entire round of the competition, so let's give it up for all the amazing bands tonight. Judges, what did you think of the talent showcase on stage tonight?
Absolutely amazing. Just a wide array of talent. They rocked the house. Excellent.
What a tough decision our judges have to make. So let's give them time to decide who will be crowned the Ultimate Miami Band and walks away with the incredible grand prize.
Here's a recap of the bands we've seen tonight.
I think that we have a lot of things to offer to be considered the winners.
Doesn't everyone think they're the best? I know we're the best just because I know what we do and when we perform, how many people appreciate what we do and how into it they are. Just from that take, I definitely think we're the best.
We got to open for the Mighty Mighty Bosstones, which was in itself a great honor, and then it was at Sunfest, which is a humongous festival. That was a crazy experience just because we'd never seen anything like that before.
Yes, I think so, because we've been doing this for years, and we all really love what we do. We all have experience. We're like a family, so I think we're gonna win this.
The judges have deliberated, and the winner of the Ultimate Miami Band is Problem Kids!
How are you feeling right now?
Yeah, buddy. I feel amazing.
Can you elaborate on that?
I don't know how much you can elaborate on that. It feels really great. We worked really hard for this, so thank you for everybody who helped us out, you know?
What are you guys gonna do with the money?
Record, film videos,
Working hard.
keep working hard, grind.
Any debate internally within you three as to who should win tonight?
I think we all settled on them as the winner, but the second place was really tough. Really tough.
I'm happy with the way things turned out, but it could have turned out, 2 or 3 different ways. So.
Congratulations. Also in order for Otis, you guys got second place. How do you feel about that?
We're super happy. I mean, of course, we would have liked to be first place, but we're so happy. I mean, we had a great experience, great night, great stage, Gin Blossoms. It was great.
Do you think the first place winner was worthy of first place?
Definitely. I mean, they're very Miami style, and it's the ultimate Miami band, right? So they were good. They were awesome.
Problem Kids. Their sound and performance tonight blew away the judges, so they walked away with the grand prize. As always, we had an amazing time here at Magic City Casino. Make sure you join us next time for the Ultimate Miami Bartender. And if you want more information, go to theultimatemiami.com.
Crank it up.